We are now on our third video series. In this series, we're going to be making a structure very similar to what you would call a Minecraft structure if you're familiar with that game. So what's going to happen with this structure? It looks very modern, right? This could be a structure that you could climb on and also live in, possibly. So if you look at mine, you could do both. I've got windows, and you're going to have windows on yours, and you have all these different levels and steps and things like that. So what will happen, and I'm just looking at the directions right now, so you're going to draw a minimum of 7-step sections on this. So when you think about steps or stairs, what I'm talking about is if you've got a section on here that is horizontal and then it goes down to vertical, that's one stair. And then you've got horizontal, vertical, two. You could count that, I guess, as a stair. It's just whatever is going up and down. So you got 3, and you can count that as 4, and just a real big one, 5. And then I've got, 6. And I definitely have a 7, and I probably have more than that if you look. But that's really, if you have an up and down area that you could step on, go up or go down on, that's what I'm talking about when I say steps. So you can do 9 steps if you want, but it is a minimum of 7 steps that you're going to do. You're going to include at least 2 3-dimensional windows that line up with the vanishing point. So when you look here, I've got 3 windows. One is on the side of my building, and I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit about how you draw that. One is at the front. It's still the inside lines up. It looks a little bit different than this one, but this is how this goes. And then we'll look at this one over here. So anyway, so let's just start you step by step on this little thing. Main thing with this, whenever you start and you begin drawing this little thing, what you want to do is you want to have something that, is just kind of interesting looking. And if you could imagine it being outside, it could stand on its own. Possibly, we hope. This has kind of a heavy bottom, and this heavy bottom can support this top right here. So the first thing that you're going to end up doing is you're going to draw your horizon line. And I made my horizon line towards the center of my page. You don't have to do that. You can make it a little high, a little low. I just made it in the center just to show you guys the difference if you're drawing something above or on or below the horizon line, how that would be. I put my vanishing point towards the far left. You could stick it over on this side. It really doesn't matter what you do. So the first thing that you're going to do after you draw your horizon line and your vanishing point, you're going to end up taking your ruler, and you're just going to start by measuring your steps, and you're going to just make sure that your ruler is flush with the very edge of your paper, right? You know how to draw a straight line and all of that. Your steps, what I would recommend is your steps being a variety of different sizes. So that's kind of medium, that's kind of small, that's big. So think big, medium, small, different thicknesses, different, you've got this long rectangular shape right here. You've got almost like a square going on there. So thinking about the differences between those, thinking about the differences just in between the gaps of the spaces, how you can work that. So make a little structure, and you can, very lightly, if you want to count your little steps, you can. But I just kind of drew mine, and I later on counted my steps and all of that. That's the beauty of being the teacher, and I get to do what I want. But anyway, so after you draw this first step, what we're going to do is I'm going to come back, I'm going to make another video, and I'm going to show you guys how you take all your little corners to your vanishing point. It's very, very much the same as doing the stairs. It's just a little bit harder, but you can do it.